in white. Again, a real, kind of a meek, subtle, understated little uniform they kind of wear around, or insignia. The trident now, that's not trident gum, okay? That is like that thing that you see like Neptune will have in his hands, and it's a spear, but it's got like three spears at the end instead of one. That's a trident. That's typically, if you see that, a very occultic symbol. Just so you know, that's not innocent either, okay? That quote was from Michael A. Aquino, Evolution of the Order of the Trapezoid Insignia. Former Satanist Bill Schnoebelen says this type of coffin, trapezoid coffin, is built to draw in and preserve evil, dark energy. Well, hey, what better place to do it than a Pope's coffin? Because he was evil and dark and wicked and satanic to begin with, so you might as well, build his coffin that way. While in Satanism, Bill had to build one of these trapezoidal coffins. The idea was to attract enough vampiric, dark, demonic energy to draw sufficient quantities of energy and to store that evil energy so that at the right moment a dead man can come out of the coffin, which is a type of demonic resurrection. Now, again, he gets into that in depth on, it's called Interview with an Ex-Vampire. I'm not making this up. You can go up online and see it. It's probably up on YouTube. It's very fascinating, I have to say. Bill's done stuff that I can't even fathom. He's been on my email list for years. And in fact, he did, when I did the tour with the Prophecy Club back in 2005, he actually he did the tour the month before I did it. And anyway, I've known Bill for quite a long time. Let's see here. But yeah, if you want to know more about that, you'd have to really see that interview. He gets into in depth all the stuff that he was involved with when all that went down. Schnoebelen stated that while in the coven, he and fellow members used to speculate as to whether the Roman Catholic Church was participating in vampirism, for they saw much of that system within Catholicism. But again, if you're somebody from the outside looking in and you don't have a clue about this stuff, you're not going to pick up on this. But somebody that's actually into high-level occult and into, let's say, vampirism and all the other stuff he was into, First Church of Satan priest and the whole nine yards. He was a Druid priest. He was into voodoo. He was a member of the Mormon Church, high level. And all of these are just different occult organizations, different flavors, and each one of them has a little different piece of the satanic puzzle that they bring to the table. Okay? If you have that type of background, you can look at other religious systems, whether they put on a Christian veneer or not, and say, they're involved in this. I know this from my previous experience. So he has a very unique perspective. The fact that Pope John Paul II was buried in a trapezoidal box just reinforces these suspicions. Anyway, I just wanted to touch on that. There's a whole bunch of links you can click on here that will tell you more about the trapezoid and these types of things. And I give you all the links there to do that.